I think I got it.
Oh, thank God.
And the Oscar goes to...
When the initial talks began about how we were going to be recording the guitars for this record, we decided to go down a route that most others wouldn't have done.
As you can tell, we are not in London. We are in my shithole of a room. Me and Harry are going to record the DIs, and then we're going to send it across to Nadia. We're going to go down in a couple of weeks' time, and you will probably see some footage of us reamping.
Though the allure of a professional music studio is exciting, I can't say I've had much experience recording in one. When I have done, it's always been a real lengthy process, and red light fever plays havoc when you're chasing down that perfect take.
Clean take! Woohoo!
It's for reasons like that I much prefer to record at home. I can wake up as early as I like, work all the way through till the next morning. I've got an unlimited supply of snacks and drinks, and the best part is that I can record while still wearing my PJs.
Still in my PJs, because this is how I like to track guitar. I don't know how professional it would look going into a studio and rocking up like naked.
Despite what might be expected, I'm not the biggest fan of recording guitars. I've loved playing guitar since I was 8 years old, but I'm my own worst critic when it comes to evaluating what makes the perfect take. So recording alone in this scenario was absolutely wonderful.
Fuck's sake. Play the solo right. Think Petrucci.
There's always the tiniest of nuances that I'm listening out for in my playing.
Fuck.
It might be my picking,
Bit early. Are you rushing or dragging?
my palm muting, if there are certain strings that are ringing out,
Fuck.
the way I slide the guitar, even down to how I'm holding the pick.
Oh man, those last two notes.
I must have spent a fair few weeks locked away in my room recording all of my guitars.
Now we're in the bit that is literally dig-a-dit. And who can't get it in time? This guy.
As you can imagine, things got a little bit heated.
I really fucking hate this part.
For recording all of my guitars, I was using my Solar V2.6 in matte lemon, Duncan Solar pickups, 24 frets. I'd even upgraded it with Hipshot locking tuners for better tuning stability. Plus, I really like the way they look.
Oh, that felt good. Don't even need to check it. I know it's perfect, because it's me. I'm perfect.
Regular slinky Ernie ball paradigm guitar strings, John Petrucci Dunlop guitar picks, Focusrite, and then straight into my door.
I think we got it.
The label requested that when recording, we were to record each section separately to one another. And for each individual section, we had to record 3 perfect takes so that in mixing we had lots to choose from. Taking into account all the harmonies, the lead guitars, and the rhythm tracks, there was like hundreds of guitar recordings. I was definitely taking a few shortcuts where I could.
I'm taking this to whole new levels of laziness.
At one point, I'd resorted to wrapping toilet paper around 2 of the highest strings because they just kept vibrating every time I was playing.
Now I only have to play half as good.
Taking all of this into account, the weeks of recording, being locked away in my room, all of the guitar tracking that needed to be done, things definitely got a bit weird.
I'm not getting the bush right. I need to get out of this house.
When it comes to music, I'll never stop chasing perfection. What that perfection is can be broken down into many aspects of playing and interacting with music. There's an old adage I heard when I was a much younger guitar player that said, amateurs practice until they get it right, professionals practice until they can't get it wrong. Good practice will get you very far, but doubting yourself will create barriers that you will never get over.
Mate, I'm a fucking...
If there was one thing I'd taken away from this experience of recording guitars, it's to never settle for less. Understand what it is you're capable of, recognise where your limits lie, and then go out and push them even further.
And here we go.